Hi there, everyone. This is Tina, and this is your message of the day. And this comes to you for Monday, August the 7th, 2023. And as you step into this new week, you step into a new form of expression and a new way of being, a new way of understanding the world, a new way of approaching your daily life, a new way of approaching your life, and what it is that you plan to do in the future, and how you view your future, how you view your past. All of that is going through momentous change. So many people might have woken up this day actually not really greeting the day and wanting to greet the day, but kind of just being pushed into the day. Let's put it that way. Like you didn't sleep properly and your pattern seemed off, your rhythm of breathing even might feel different for those who are very sensitive to breath and also to environment and vibration. You'll feel like something is off, but you don't know what is off. It's a sense of restlessness, wanting to know, but you don't know what you want to know. So all of the divine forces understand that, because literally there are diamond rays of white and blue and diamond light coming down onto the planet as a triad, a tricolored ray. So you can choose to accept all or just one color. And if you wear that as clothing, it will be very soothing for you. Your chakras will immediately feel like they're being balanced and someone is taking care of them. That someone is your higher self, and you in connect with the universe, receiving what you need to receive. So do that for yourself. And as much as you can, just wherever you might be, just take breath in, just drawing in white light. And with the breath out, release. Release what? Whatever. Whatever you think no longer serves you, what you've stored for no reason. You don't have to define it or know what it is. And you can even, if you want to feel further supported, ask the Master who is with us, the divine form of Divine Father who is with us, a very wise form of Divine Father, soothing, supportive, strong, ancient, knowledgeable. Just look into his eyes. And this is Master MELCHIZEDEK. You don't have to know how to pronounce his name either. Just look into his eyes. Master, help me with. And otherwise, just break his name down. MELCHIZEDEK. Do it slowly. And basically, he was mentioned in the Bible, in the holy book of Genesis. So he's a part of the Akashic realm, basically taking care of the universal laws of the universe, of God. And part of, you can say, the wise ones who watch over the earth and how it unfolds and how life unfolds on earth. And if you see, there's so much white around him, so you know he's part of the white light. And he's bringing that sense of purity and peace and learning and healing to you. What is behind him is basically a huge mandala of integration, of unity. It's an ancient symbol of the connectedness of mind, body, spirit, of the connectedness of all the elements of the universe, of God and mankind, of you and your inner self, of you with your daily life, all of your chakra points, whatever you want to feel a greater sense of connectedness to today. Look at this orb of connectedness behind him, the mandala of connectedness, and absorb that, literally, that knowing that I just want to feel more connected to. And look at this symbol behind him, and you will feel that connectedness, because if you see the light behind him, it's very faint, but the same symbol is represented within the landscape of the sky. But there's movement there. So what you know, what you understand is growing. So go ahead and question what doesn't make sense to you and invite a form of learning for that. That is why the word higher learning is written there. Don't just go on what you knew. You can question it and change it and use it for the better. Use your mind in a better way. And use the orbs literally within your mind. What keeps erupting? Not just to react, but to create, to heal, to bring a greater sense of peace and movement and caring, compassion, and ultimately love to whatever it is that you engage in, whatever you choose to heal, and whatever it is that you choose to move forward into. And He's guiding you all the way. And look at His beautiful hair. Now you might say, that's just an old man's hair. It's not just old man's hair. It's actually you becoming peaceful about your past and gently letting it fall down. The baggage is falling down and changing form gracefully and easily. And then on the right side is your future coming in step by step, gracefully, again, not pulling or pushing, guiding you, being felt by you, being approached by you, again in the highest and best way for you. What you have to do this day is realize how to be peaceful and graceful in the moment, which is the hardest thing to do. So much comes at you, right? That is why that sense of connectedness is most important. So as much as you can, considering your daily life, bring a sense of just knowing whatever you're engaged in and wherever you happen to be and whoever you're interacting with, what do I need to know about? About what? Whatever it is that you need to know about within that moment will be given to you as this holy orb of white light. And just for a moment, focus your thoughts on that, whatever that light is telling you. It'll take a shape, a symbol. It might become the face of an angel, a loved one, a situation, a place, something you have to do, a word, a conversation. You have to engage in something you have to write and bring forward, creativity, something you're afraid about. Yes, let fears also arise. Because see where His heart chakra is, that is literally the gateway of the Akashic space. So you are one with all of the Akashic space. You don't have to be a great record keeper or understanding of psychic gifts and all that. None of that is important. Just know. Again, a sense of knowing. What is it that you need to know about? Keep on asking that. And this time your heart will shine and give you an indication of what it is that you're seeking to know about, where it is that you want to expand your knowledge, where it is that you want to extend your healing. And as a healer or intuitive already, ask how then can you expand your intuitive gifts, what you can do further with divination. This is a superb day to extend your understanding of how to use your intuition to clarify things. Because Archangel Uriel is very much working with Master Melchizedek to bring that higher form of knowledge and peace and being, just relaxing. So ask Archangel Uriel, what do I need to know about? URIEL. Your higher self, it's glowing and growing because of all of this. That's why you're surrounded with that orb of connectedness behind you. It's like your mind and your being is being protected, is expanding, but in protected and secure space So whatever form of experimentation you want to do, or learning you want to do, or trying you want to do, you can go ahead and step into that fearlessly and effort-free. None of him is rushing about, right? He's so relaxed. And if you see why he's cloaked with angelic wings, this is your guardian angel coming forward and saying that, let me be a part of your life. And let yourself recognize that you too have angelic gifts. That doesn't mean that you're an angel, but your higher self, your divinity, your capacity to be an extending force of love, wisdom, and power. Whatever it is that you know, somebody else could benefit by that knowledge. So go ahead and find a way to just say a kind word to someone, or just smile, or help a family member. Extend peace and love and harmony within your home, within your family. What you feel spontaneously led to do, to send out a card or an email to someone, to call. Don't step back on those things, and don't procrastinate and say, I'll do it tomorrow. Do it right here and now. Why? Because it'll benefit you in some way. Because look at the words also that come along with all of this learning. You have learned from experience. There's something that no book can teach you, no class can teach you, no mentor can teach you. It's your own experience of life. You could be a mentor for someone this day. You think you're ordinary. No one is ordinary. Everyone can share and learn from one another. Take that thought into the world this day, and you will not be disappointed. You will find many reasons to learn and say, wow, my class never ends, and it's wonderful. That doesn't mean that you don't know enough, but that means you know something that you've shared, and someone else knows something that they've shared with you. And guess what? The world is a sweeter and grander place because both of you, roses, have blossomed and opened, and the sunlight is brighter because of that connection and sharing. So don't hold back. You've learned from experience. It's just saying that what you are doing to yourself right now is denying yourself the chance to use your intuitive gifts. And what form of divinity you have with you, be it prayer, invocation, meditation, whatever spiritual practices you're doing, or you haven't even started or initiated a spiritual practice because you think it's too difficult a thing to put into your daily life. You're working with Reiki and you just kind of have it and it's just sitting there. Activate it this day. Use those gifts. Read that book. Try those cards. Try that meditation. Engage in that prayer. Light that candle. Whatever it is that you have to do. Speak to the angels and ask for a sign. Basically, you are uplifting yourself. You're waking up. You're reviving. Chakra points, you feel like you know them by rote, by book, but you don't feel any vibration in your hands or in your chakra points. Ask to awaken them. Whatever form of waking up you want to engage in, do something for yourself just to enhance your faith and your connection to the universe as a living force. Or just go out and take a deep breath in and feel the elements, the air, the fragrance of the flowers. Pick up a flower, touch its petals, enjoy that. Maybe bring it in. Look at it throughout the day and make friends with the elementals. That's a different form of engaging. And wherever you are, if you're just standing in line, just smile. Why? Just because you can. You have the capacity. What have you done? You might have actually made someone else's day better that has come in with a bad mood. But seeing your smile makes them feel better. Now you might say, I'm smiling but who's smiling for me and I'm just going on engaging for others? Don't think that way. It'll come back to you. You'll get an unexpected, gracious surprise if you keep being that way. So what it's saying now, for you to receive more of those blessings that you seek, the knowing that you seek, and being able to use your intuitive gifts in a better manner, better way, more inner study is now required. That means you have to take time off from just doing, and just sit there in the moment and actually listen. Listen to your inner self. That is why that question is so critical and important for you this day. What do I need to know right now? And just look back into Master Melchizedek's eyes. And why is he wearing a cloak that seems to be hidden under the wings? That means it's your protection. It's allowing you to feel safe and secure to release bit by bit. That's why the wings seem to be cut. It's not all together, right? It's not a large grand wing, but it's in bits and pieces. That means whatever comes up, its patterns maybe, you're finally releasing them. You made your peace with the regrets that you carry, the mistakes you think you made, but it's being healed and cleared and going back into the light and returning back to peace, to love, to glow, to movement, reconciliation. With who? With no one else but your own self. But yes, misunderstandings can be cleared in this day if you continue this way. Because if you see how the cloak also goes onto the shoulders, that stand strong and determined in what you're doing, and keep remaining engaged in the moment. Peace, love, hope, all will get enhanced. The positivity of life, the grandeur of the universe will come back to you. And then as you see the connectedness, because the sense of connectedness, remember, it goes and is touched by his beard. Now that seems weird, right? Now why is the beard touching and going straight to the heart? Because it's saying your words can actually carry compassion and love within them. You don't have to think about it consciously. But if you just speak very sweetly and with caring, just being present really in the conversation and not thinking of 20 different things you have to do or where you have to go the next moment, your communication will be on a different level altogether. Again, ask Master Melchizedek, Archangel Gabriel, whatever form of communication I engage in this day, help me with. Help me communicate. Just divine ones, if all of that gets too overwhelming, help me communicate. Communicate what? Whatever it is you need to express. Whatever it is that you need to get out of you and get it out there into the universe as a prayer, as a request, as a conversation, as clearing the air, whatever it is that you need to do. Or you just need to tell another person how you feel about them. Clear the energy in the home. Quell arguments. All of that can be cleared just by asking for help and seeing that beard touching that beautiful sigil in the heart, that portal, that gateway. And then as you go to the right side, here is your future coming to you. Again, in bits and pieces, removing fears, removing blockages, divine timing, all of that will be made clear. That's why divination is so good for you oracle cards, those who engage with oracle cards, or you've never engaged with an oracle card or a tarot deck, then this is the day to try that. Your higher self and the angelic forces, divine ones, will help you with this process. Let aside your fears. Just come forward, dear one, in every way. And this is given to us by the Keepers of the Light, by Kyle Gray, and Kyle can be reached at kylegray.co.uk. And all of this light is so gracefully pouring through the art of Lily Moses, and Lily can be reached at lilymoses.com. And this is Tina signing off for now. So enjoy, learn, and rise. Shine exactly the way you're meant to be. Bye for now.